Hello, so this video is going to be a little bit different than the rest of the recent ones. I'm just going to get straight to the point and deliver the goods on Trifecta for anyone that might be interested in diving in with this exciting system. So Trifecta is essentially a direct path to your own untapped higher potential through remembering and activating your cosmic blueprint. It's direct because it uses an innovative astrological approach you may have heard me talk about called the True Sidereal Zodiac that helps you reveal who you really are on an essential level. Revealing who you are is like striking a tuning fork of your natural resonance. When that happens, your physical body, emotions, and intellect respond in kind. It is effective because it goes directly to the core of this essential identity and helps you attune to that fractal. The prime mechanism here is tuning. So imagine that you're an instrument, a piano. If this piano, which is you, is out of tune, nothing played on it will sound harmonious. However, if it is perfectly tuned, even simple chords will reverberate with depth and beauty. In the same way, when we're out of tune, any action that we try to take is going to be met with resistance, complication, and confusion. However, when we're in tune, we'll notice that each small action we take ripples out and creates big effects in the world, moving in the direction that we want to go. So this system revealed itself to me and synthesized 20 years of my own research and investigation into esotericism, spirituality, and inner work, and it comes in a simple and straightforward approach that I think most people can relate with. The results I've seen with this system, with Trifecta, have been very surprising. So I'll give you a couple examples. One person reported that they shifted past decades worth of trauma and resistance that didn't even seem possible after trying many other healing modalities. Another person reported an immediate release of chronic tension and pain in their body once the body heard the motivation behind challenging themes and conditions. Another person was able to discover hidden talents that they didn't even know they had and successfully started a dream career that honored these latent abilities. Another person reported moving past the distortions and wasted energy caused by mental conditioning to basically live more in flow state where synchronicities were a regular occurrence for them. Another person said that they were able to end emotional reactivity so that they could harness their energy towards new creative endeavors such as creating art and educating children. Now, I can't promise that Trifecta will make you rich, but it did help me in that department. You see, when I first discovered Trifecta and applied it to my own situation, my income actually tripled in 3 weeks. This allowed me to feel at peace, and it gave me a sense of stability that allowed me to continue my research and continue learning about what Trifecta had without the pressure of financial instability. So in essence, it allows you to address your area of greatest need, whether that's in relationships, finances, a sense of purpose, whatever it is, it's highly customized to you. It is all about what's called individuation. So it's best suited for people who have already begun either a spiritual journey or a journey of self-discovery, but have not really found lasting peace, clarity, and that real feeling of themselves. So if you're looking to live according to your own unique, individuated path and excel at it, then this approach can be extremely beneficial for you. It's not so much suited if you're just beginning on a path of awakening or self-discovery, as it's more about people who have already been there and they're integrating all of the knowledge and pieces that they may have learned elsewhere in a meaningful way for themselves. So if what you've heard is enough and you want to know what the details of the program are, like the format and the investment, you can see a link in the description below that will take you to a document where I've laid all the details out for you. Otherwise, I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper and share with you how it works. So the starting point is the astrological tool that I developed myself and I was referring to above. It's extremely simple to understand and it gives you a direct readout of your cosmic potential. So it uses your time of birth and correlates the positioning of the planets and stars to your genetic potential, or what archetypes are most active for you. So it's not really about typical tropical astrology or typical human design. It's actually something a little bit different than that. It takes some of the layers of the personality out and just reveals that core essence for you. So I've developed it in terms of themes for your core wounding, your emotional well-being, your life path, your purpose, your soul mission, and how you attract prosperity in the world. So the mechanics behind it are complicated, kind of like the designing and research behind a sports car. It's complicated. However, just like a sports car, when you interface with it, it's comfortable in there and it responds well and it's easy to use. So that's the point of Trifecta, is I've made it very easy to use and relatable. And so you don't need to have a background in astrology or human design to join in this and actually get these results. So the natural question I get when people see this report, when they see their potential, is how do I actualize this? So you tune into you. Once you have identified the cosmic potential, you've got a lot of the work done. Now you have a target destination. It's just a matter of retuning yourself on a genetic or quantum level and allowing the physical, emotional, and mental layers to catch up. So there can be some degree of purification and release of conditioning that happens with this. That's like the shedding of the stuff that's in between where you are now and where you want to be in your ideal reality. However, the processes that I've developed to work with this allow you to go through that with more grace and faster. So we use different protocols with water, we use different protocols with sound to help you along that way in a more elegant and efficient way, so you don't have to spend years on a healing loop. So I've created a mobile app that uses advanced soundscapes that I've spent years developing, and you just put them on, you follow along with the soundscapes, and they're harmonically tuned to the actual planets or the themes that we're working with in Trifecta. They use deep neural entrainment to bring you into relaxed and meditative states, so your nervous system relaxes. And then there's recorded guidance that I've been spending about 10 years perfecting that you follow along with to basically keep your mind focused during this process. According to a few volunteers, one person said, this is better than 99% of soundscapes and guided meditations out there. And somebody else said, no, it's actually better than 99.999%. So I've really put a lot of time, energy, and research into making sure that these soundscapes really help you make a lasting difference. And I really aim to make them worth your while, so you don't have to be reliant on them and you don't have to use them over and over again. You can just basically use them for what's needed, get the fractal of the tuning that you need, and move on. So I've been developing these for 6 years and drawing upon my background as a professional musician, an esoteric researcher, and even an audio engineer to ensure maximum effectiveness. So the final piece of the puzzle is the most personalized. By working in a group space, you leverage the group body and the support of others. In many ways, this makes things easier as the group energy keeps people aligned. You get personal feedback in the form of text and voice clips and coaching on live calls from myself and from the others, so that you feel supported. You feel that we're seeing you as an individual on a personal level, because essentially every challenge or obstacle can be overcome so much easier with the loving support of myself and others. I give 100% to everything I do, and that includes Trifecta and the people that are in that container, to ensure that everyone involved actualizes their cosmic potential and then goes out and fully lives it. So life doesn't need to be hard, we simply need the right clarity that helps us to individuate properly, and we just need the right to work at the right level, which I believe is the quantum or the genetic level. So this program is not about any belief system or religion. It's about helping you stand as a sovereign creator of your own reality so you can let your service shine on a bigger level and create a bigger impact in the world, or just maybe find more inner peace and find your place within the great scheme of creation. So if this sounds interesting to you, please be sure to check out the document below. It's got the program details, including the investment and when this is running. It is starting in August. Also, details on how to take the next step and apply. You can even book a call with me if you want to learn more and ask some questions. I really hope you feel excited by this and hope to see you there. Take care.